Okay guys, so this video isn't really PE related, but I wanted to introduce you to my pets because I thought that would be fun, okay? So I have 3 pets. I have 2 bunnies and a dog. So before I show you my bunnies, I wanted to tell you that I don't necessarily recommend having bunnies as a pet. They're really like farm animals or meant to be out in the wild as prey for other bigger animals. But anyway, I have 2 of them and I love them, but I wouldn't recommend it. Okay, so this first, they're both called lion-headed bunnies, so they're really funny looking. They don't even really look like bunnies because they have this crazy hair. So that's why they're called lion-headed bunnies, because they have this big tuft of hair that goes around their head that makes them look kind of like a lion. If I put his ears up, then he looks a little more like a bunny. So this one is Nacho. Okay, he's the second bunny we got. And then the other one is all white with red eyes, like an albino bunny. He reminds me of the cat from Alice in Wonderland, who's always checking his clock. And this one's name is Jipper. Jipper is a little bit more of a scaredy cat and a little more destructive if you let him out sometimes. He chews things and nibbles things that he shouldn't. But he's also a little more scared. He always gets nervous. And then Nacho is less of a scaredy cat and also less prone to do damage, but he's also kind of rough and tough. We thought that they would be friends, and that's why we got a second bunny, but as it turns out, they're not friends, and Nacho kind of beats up on Jipper if we let them out together, so they hardly get to play together. And then behind me you can see my dog China. Come here, China. So China's probably about 7 years old, and she's a mix. Her mom was a Shar-Pei, and we don't know what she's mixed with other than that. We got her for free. My husband just brought her home one day, and she is super, super sweet. She's such a good guard dog. She takes really good care of the house. She's a little bit lazy. Yeah, she's always begging for food, but we love her so, so, so much. She makes everybody in the house very happy. So anyways, those are my pets. I just thought it'd be fun to share them with you. You can send me pictures of your pets too if you want, because I know how we love our pets. And then the other thing I wanted to tell you guys before I go is that don't forget, you know, if you can, to spend some time during your day reading a book or reading with someone at home. If you have access to a computer and you can get on math websites like Prodigy or, you know, math websites that you used to use in class, you know, if you have the opportunities, if you have the resources available to do a little bit of reading and math each day, that would be really great for your brain, right? Because just like our bodies need exercise, our brains need exercise too. So it's really important that we keep them nice and strong. I love reading books. It's just such a great way to let your imagination fly away. So right now with my son and daughter, we're reading a chapter book together. So each day we read a chapter and we discuss, and we found some little online quizzes we could take. And so it's been really nice doing that together. And it's a great way to keep up with some schoolwork, but it feels fun since we're doing it together. So if you have someone in your house that you can read with or do some math with, practice writing, feel free to write me emails. It's a great way to practice writing and practice typing. We also found this really cool website called iCivics, spelled I-C-I-V-I-C-S, iCivics, and it's a social studies website, and it has some fun games you can play. There's all kinds of cool games on there. It's free, so you just make an account, and you can play some of those cool social studies games. Really helps you learn more about being a part of a democracy, and you know, just your civic duties and your civic opportunities. Yeah, and as for science, you know, fun things like plant a seed, or you know, my son, for his science fair project this school year, he did like paper airplanes, and he made different models, and then he tested them by seeing how far they would fly. So he, you know, researched a few different ways to make different types of paper airplanes, and then he made maybe like 3 of each kind, and then he would test them outside. He would fly them, and then from a certain point, and then measure how far they flew, and he would track his data in a log to see which kind of plane flew the furthest, and kind of think about why one design works better than another. So that's a really fun science project, and it's easy to do. All you need to have in your house is some paper and nothing more. So there's all kinds of fun little things that you can do around the house for science, as long as you have permission from your parents and your guardians, of course. You don't want to get make any big messes or get into any trouble. But anyway, guys, yeah, I just wanted to talk a little bit about exercising that brain, because that's really important to do in whatever way that you can while you're home from school. Anyway, missing you guys. Can't wait to see you again whenever the time comes, and wishing you all the best. Talk to you soon. Bye.